here with Miss Julie Zeger. All right. All right, I'm here with Miss Lane. Okay. All right, I'm here with Reagan Breezak. She graduated from Chapin. All right, I'm here with Coach Gentry. Coach Gentry, last week was Chapin's off week. What did you guys?
I just took it, that's what that cash do. If you
ready? Okay, so I'm here with Miss Julie Ziegler. Okay, we're just gonna start over. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I can get it together. It's fine. All right, I'm here with Miss Julie Ziegler. She's a graduate from Chapin. Today's actually. Okay. All right, I'm here with Reagan Breezak. She graduated from Chapin. All right, I'm here with Coach Gentry. Coach Gentry, last week was Chapin's off week. What did you guys work on? What did you do during that week?
We worked on us.
Miss Julie Ziegler. She's a graduate from Chapin. Today's graduate. All right, I'm here with Miss Julie Ziegler. She's a graduate from Chapin. Today's actually the. All right, I'm here with Miss Julie. All right, I'm here with Miss Julie Ziegler. She's a graduate from Chapin. Today's actually the class of '87. All right, I'm here with Coach. All right, I'm here with. Okay. All right, I'm here with Reagan Breezak. She graduated from. Okay, ready? Okay. So I'm here with Miss Julie Ziegler. Okay, we're just gonna over. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, get it together. It's fine. All right, I'm here with Miss. All right, I'm here with Miss Ziegler. She's a graduate from Chapin. It's actually the class of '87's 30-year reunion. Now, can you just tell me about your experience with Chapin homecoming?
Well, when I was in school, I was in homecoming for 2 years. They did it differently. Um, but I think my favorite memory.
30-year reunion. Now, can you just tell me about your experience with Chapin's homecoming?
Well, when I was in school, I was 2 years.
Awesome. Thank you.
More snaps and completed more passes than Rob Gordon. He'll get the start tonight.
Rob Gordon has definitely made the most of his opportunities, throwing 5 touchdowns and 1 interception on limited attempts.
He has. Rob Gordon is kind of like their scrambling quarterback, Blake. They kind of put him in when they need a first down run by a quarterback. He's a little bit more faster and has more agility than Roger does. And Tyson Thomas is Chapin's sole running back. He has 218 yards.
It's definitely looking good, averaging 4.6 yards a carry.
It's very true. And Xavier Gordon and Case Barber are Chapin's 2 weapons at the receiving corps.
Yeah, definitely 2 weapons there that Dreher's going to have to try hard to stop them.
But it's just not them, Blake. They have Jared Bell, they have Ronnie Powers, they have Jason Graves. It's really hard to stop this Chapin offense.
Definitely a loaded offense.
Absolutely. And this is Chapin's first region game tonight against Dreher. And we'll take a look at the standings right now. And Flora, Chapin's rivals, aren't really doing too hot right now, Blake. They're 0-5.
0-5. We play them next week. So we'll see. They're still winless.
And
play them.
Chapin is currently tied with everyone because this is our first region standing. But Orangeburg Wilkinson is 2-3. They started the season 2-0, Blake, allowing no points scored against them.
Yep, they started off
3 straight.
very hot. Disappointed after that.
Very true. And Dreher is 3-2, same record as Chapin. But if you look on the depth chart here, like Dreher doesn't really have a deep depth chart.
They don't. They don't have many players. So the ones they do have must be pretty good.
It kind of looks like Chapin's bench has more players than Dreher's entire football team.
Easily.
Absolutely. We're going to throw it down to Claire now with Coach Gentry. Take it away, Claire.
All right, I'm here with Coach Gentry. Coach Gentry, last week was Chapin's off week. What did you guys work on? What did you do during that week?
We worked on us. We took a week to kind of go a little lighter physically and work on a lot of the little things we've been making mistakes on and try to hone in on what Chapin can do to improve.
All right. Now, how do you think the game's going to go tonight against Dreher? How is Dreher's?
They're a very sneaky team, I guess you can say. They're well coached. They play within their limits real well. Jay Washington, their running back, is phenomenal. He's also turns around probably one of the best linebackers we'll face this year. But it should be a good ball game tonight.
All right. Now, lastly, tonight is Chapin's homecoming game. What is your favorite memory of Chapin homecoming?
My favorite memory of Chapin homecoming. I enjoy going and being other people's homecomings because I like playing the spoiling part. So I hope Dreher and honing in on the same approach that we take. But we like being other people's homecomings so we can go spoil their party.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Claire, for that exciting interview. Blake, they did mention it is homecoming tonight, and Cole Finn was Chapin's homecoming king it was announced today at the pep rally. The girl is still a mystery. We'll find out at halftime tonight.
Can't wait to see who that is.
Absolutely. But Cole Finn's a two-sport athlete. He plays lacrosse and football, all-region lacrosse player. And Ronnie Powers is actually not going to start tonight. Something's wrong with his leg. So hopefully Cole Finn will get to see some playing time tonight.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. All right, Blake, you got some keys to the game for us? Let's hear them.
All right. So what Chapin wants to do is they want to feed the playmakers. They want to get the ball to Xavion, Case, and let them do work. It's worked for them in the past, and they just want to try that again. Also, they want to make plays on special teams. They want to try to get good field position. And for Dreher, they want to deny Xavion the ball. After he gets the ball, he is dangerous, and he has made many teams pay. So they just want to try and not allow him the ball.
Very good keys to the game, Blake. If you remember our last broadcast against Irmo, Chapin had some very, very big slip-ups against Irmo on special teams. We had a ball snapped above the kicker's head.
And that resulted in a touchdown.
That is true. They allowed a punt to be taken back to the house. Special teams were not a strength against Irmo right there.
Yep. Definitely need to improve in that area.
Absolutely. And we focused a lot on offense and Barber and Gordon and the throwing threat that Chapin has with Padroni. But Chapin's defense is pretty solid this year, Blake, led by Braden Short and surprisingly freshman Connor Lehman.
That's right. Connor Lehman has been making some plays. I believe they put him in against Irmo, and he was just making play after play.
He did. He originally didn't start the Irmo game, and they put him in first quarter. And I believe he had 16 tackles that game. He absolutely blew it up.
Definitely a surprise coming from the freshman there.
Absolutely. So we'll see how Chapin's defense plays tonight. Once again, Braden Short is a vocal leader, and he certainly can lay a hit.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We've seen plenty of those hits this season.
Word on the street is that he squats the same as Nick Chubb.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a really strong guy right there, Blake. I would not want to take a hit by him.
Me neither.
And how do you think Chapin's going to work the dual threat quarterback with Gordon and Padroni? How do you think we'll shift them in?
So far this season, they've been just giving them both equal opportunities, it seems like, and I think they're going to continue doing that. It's worked pretty well for them this season. So we'll see what they do.
Absolutely, and we used a dual threat quarterback system last year when we made that deep run in the playoffs with Beatty and Cooper Bemis. Cooper was more of the throwing type, but he was a combination of both. He was the throwing and the running type, and Beatty was more of a pocket passer.
Definitely. It worked pretty well last season. It's working well this season.
Absolutely. Chapin's trying to make it to the state championship, which is one round higher than what we made last year. We lost in the upper state finals. We're going to take a quick break. I'm Eric Veach.
I'm Blake Harbison.
And you're watching CSPN.
Eagle fans, the Chapin Eagle Walk has started. If you want to go out and support them as they come to the hill, Your captains for tonight's game, first for Dreher. Number 3, Jay Washington. Number 15, Hunter Molinak. Number 25, Sterling Harris. And number 51, Eric Ferguson. The captains for the Eagles. Number 74, Hank Mann.
And we are back here. The captains for tonight's game, Blake, is number 74, Hank Manos. Number 76, Jake Early. Number 14, Logan Accardini. And number 27, Cole Finn, the man himself, prom king.
Cole Finn. Wow.
Big day for Cole Finn as he's the prom king and a captain for this game. But Blake, I think the sleeper for this game is Jared Bell, our tight end. He's a pretty large guy, sitting at 6'7", 225.
He's definitely a big guy. Just throw it up and see if he can come down with it. I think that's a pretty good game plan.
Absolutely, and with all the weapons that Chapin has, I believe that Dreher's going to overlook him, and I do believe that he will have a great game tonight. All right, Blake, if you're in there, what's your strategy with the coin toss? You want to receive? Do you want to defend? Do you want to kick?
I think I'd like to kick, just get a feel for the game, and then once the second half comes around, you know what the other team's trying to do, you know what you want to do, you get the ball and you get it done.
Absolutely, that's spoken like a true Madden player right there, Blake.
Thank you, Eric.
As the game is just about to start, the captains are shaking hands right now. Dreher's anxious to enter the field, Blake. They look ready to go in this game as the game clock clicks down to about a minute 50 right now. It looks like Chapin has won the toss, and they elected to defer. Pardon me, Chapin is receiving, I was just been told. Blake, Chapin does have the best student section in the nation. They were voted best student section by a website, some big website, and that's pretty cool, right?
Really?
Student sections really get into an opposing team's head.
Definitely. It's that home field advantage. Every team would like to have a good student section.
Absolutely. And Chapin, I believe, by definition, is the 12th man for their student section.
I'm not surprised. We definitely have a great student section here.
Absolutely. Well, the Eagles are at the hill right now. They're just waiting on the Blue Devils to come in so they can run down the hill. It's a great Chapin tradition. As the game clock's around 10 seconds right now to kick off. And the clock hits 0, which means it's football time, Blake, at Cecil Woolbright Field. And you are watching the most exciting 25 seconds of high school football as the Eagles run down the hill. Dreher gets ready to kick the ball off. Chapin looks to receive the ball. Xavion Gordon and Nick Price are back deep to return. And it is Eagle football, and it's a little squib kick, Blake. I'm not quite sure what the strategy was there, but the Eagles would take it at the 41-yard line. Great field position to start with. As Roger Padroni, the man himself, gets ready to take over the Eagles. Padroni in the shotgun, Shealy to his right, 3 receivers to his left. First play of the game, and there is laundry on the field, Blake. Let's see what this flag is about.
Looks like a false start. Encroachment on Dreher, wow. So 1st and 5, 11 minutes, 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Padroni in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Looks, takes back, and that is incomplete. No whistle. There's the whistle. Late whistle there.
That was intended for number 81, Jason Graves. Late whistle there, Blake. The Devils thought it was a fumble, and Chapin did too. So Padroni in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, Shealy to his left. Hand off to Shealy, who gets tackled in the backfield. Maybe got to the original line of scrimmage. Blake, if you look at the center of the field, Hank Manos just drove his opponent back to the 45-yard line. That is strength on strength right there.
Really a great effort by Hank Manos. That's why he's going to USC.
Absolutely. That's 2 years in a row now. A Chapin player is committed to USC. Padroni in the shotgun, looks back, throws. 81 Jason Graves gets it and comes up 2 yards short of the first down. Not a good series for the Eagles right there. Despite the Devils giving them 5 yards to begin with.
You have to capitalize on good field position, and they just didn't do that.
That's true. So Sailor Chasen is back to punt. So Blake, you're talking about special teams. They got to have a good punt here to flip field positions right now. Shaky snap. It is blocked. And that is picked up by number 3, Jay Washington, Blake. Special teams are such a key, and that's just not what you wanted right there.
Yep, that was one of my keys to the game. Do well on special teams, and they haven't started off.
Clearly, they didn't get your keys to the game, Blake.
They didn't. First punt's blocked.
So the Eagle defense has to work hard as they start off on their own 19-yard line. Great field position for the Devils.
And Connor Lehman back at safety again. He's been making a lot of plays this season. We'll see if he continues.
So number 15, Hunter Mulax in the shotgun. That is thrown out to number 12, Cottrell Mitchell.
Great tackle by Taylor Lehman there.
Great tackle by Taylor Lehman, trying to overshow his brother right there.
Looked like he almost could have picked it if he wanted to.
That'll back the Devils up. 2nd and 12, 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. So Mulax in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, running back to his left. Very high snap. And Dreher just has to fall on the ball. Great turn of events for the Eagles right now.
They're good field position, just like that.
Just like that. And the Devils are now at the 45-yard line, Blake. That is not what they want to do whatsoever.
Third and a lot.
Third and a mile.
If you're Chapin here, you just got to sag off. Don't allow the big play.
Absolutely. So, Blake, it is actually 3rd and 35 right now for the Blue Devils.
And I'm surprised Chapin looks like they're pressing, playing really close.
You got to play prevent defense right now,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So there's the run, gets a hole. And
Great tackle there by Braden Short.
great tackle by Braden Short. That was a good 9 yards there, Blake, and any coach would have liked that on first or second down, maybe even third down. Just now it's 3rd and 35 right there.
You got to think they're just looking for field position.
Absolutely, and they are sending the quarterback out.
Looks like they're going for it on 4th and 29.
I'm not quite sure if I agree with this call, Blake, but
I mean, I guess it is 4-down territory on your opponent's 39-yard line, but 4th and 29, I don't know about that.
no. Drops back in the pocket, looks, and he'll run for it. And he is dragged down by Taylor Lehman's brother, Connor Lehman, right there. Great defense right there by the Eagles.
Definitely got lucky.
Very unfortunate events for the Devils right there.
A lot of luck, but Chapin Eagles will take it
Absolutely, it's better to be lucky than to be skilled.
sometimes.
So Petroni back, hands off to Tyson Thomas, who keeps going. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, if that. Great way to keep moving his 1 foot right there. Get as many yards as he possibly can.
Definitely. You always want your running back to fight for as many yards as they can. And that's what Tyson Thomas did.
So Pedroni in the shotgun, Thomas to his right, twins to his right and left.
Take a
Looks back in
blitz.
the pocket. That looked like a bit of pass interference right there, Blake. He got hit before the ball was even thrown.
Jason Graves was drilled there, but no call from the refs.
So 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles. Pedroni in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 3 receivers to his right. He's scrambling out, looks to throw, and he overthrows number 82, Jared Bell, Blake. It's really hard to overthrow him, standing at 6'7".
Not easy. We haven't seen any of Xavion Gordon tonight.
No, he has not been
I'm
targeted.
surprised.
You got to think the Eagles are just trying to get off this punt right now, Blake. Trying to avoid their last time punting.
Can't let that happen again. That probably a touchdown if it happened this time.
Yeah. Gets it off. Good
Great
punt.
punt.
It's fielded at the 28. Makes a move. Makes one guy miss. But eventually is brought down. Loses yards on that one. Not a good return for Dreher right there. Great punt coverage. And he is taken down by number 25, Jarrett Whitley. Number 27, Cole Finn, was in on that play too. Great hustle by the homecoming king right there. So Dreher takes over at the 30-yard line. Trying to have a better series than what they had last time. So Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 1 receiver to his right, 1 to his left.
I saw a Chapin player cross the line of scrimmage, but I'm not sure if he jumped first.
If he did jump first,
Yep.
and that is number 54, Jacob Drag on that one. That's just a lack of concentration.
Can't make those mistakes.
No. So 1st and 5, 7 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Snap, shotgun. It's a little counter play, but Jacob Drag makes up for it as he tackles the running back for a 5-yard loss on that one.
Great play.
That looked like a counter play on that one, and running back just really never had a chance. So Malak's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, running back to his left. The snap. The handoff right there, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage right there. Great Eagle defense.
Eagles continuing to not allow the run game to be a factor, forcing them to pass. So last tackle was made by Cole Hale, who's also a state wrestler, Blake. A lot of two-sport athletes on this team. Definitely. Hank Meadows is also a wrestler.
State champion. Cole Hale was 3rd place in state. So Malak's in the shotgun. 2 to his right, 1 to his left. Fakes to the running backs. It's a little screen play, and that is read perfectly by number 54, Jacob Drag.
Definitely made up for that encroachment penalty.
Absolutely. They were not fooling the Eagles on that one, Blake. Great read by Jacob Drag. So Ryan Campbell back to punt for the Dreher Blue Devils. Case Barber and Kareem Bowers back to receive this punt. Good snap. It's a little pooch punt right there, Blake. Got down to the 39-yard line. Good field position for the Eagles, though.
Again, let's see if they can capitalize this time.
As they send Padroni back out there. That's an official timeout, Blake. Blake, what's it going to take for LaRob Gordon to get in this game?
I think it's just a time thing. I think they're going to give Roger his snaps, and then when the coaches are ready, they'll bring Rob in.
Absolutely, good point.
Premier Roofing. If you need to get roofing work done for your home, contact Premier Roofing. They have you covered. Visit them at roofingcolumbia.com or their new location on Broadway Road. Farm Boys. Houston Great Barbecue or Good Fried Chicken. Visit Farm Boys of Chapin.
So Padroni back out there. As the running back now is Mark Sheely. 4 receivers out there. Case Barber in motion. Looks deep and is sacked on the play by number 44. So that is 2nd and 14 now for the Dreher Blue Devils. Gordon, Bowers, Barber, and Macaluso in for the Eagles. And that is picked off. Padroni gets wrecked on that play.
And that's
a TD right there.
That's going to be a block in the back. And Roger Padroni is slow to get up.
That was intercepted by number 10, James Beck. He read Padroni's eyes perfectly and just stepped in front of the pass on that one.
I think that one's coming back, though, Eric.
Very rough hit on Padroni right there. Very blindsided hit. We'll await the call.
Blocking in the back on the Blue Devils.
You're right, Blake. That was a blocking in the back, and that'll be coming back. Still Dreher's ball. but it'll back them up. So Drew will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. 4 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The score is tied 0-0 as the pick six was brought back due to a block in the back.
Still no sighting of Xavion Gordon tonight. You gotta
No.
be surprised.
Rolls right, is looking, and that is almost picked off by number
16,
Nick Price. Nick Price would have picked that one off, Blake. That would have been a huge change of momentum.
That would have been huge. Chapin could definitely use that right now. They can't get anything going on offense.
And the defense is leading the team right now, Blake. They are helping out the Eagles tremendously.
Definitely some great play by the Chapin Eagles defense tonight.
And so is the Dreher center. Dreher center is helping out Chapin. A little handoff right there. He gets 4 or 5 yards on that one. Solid run on 2nd down. So 3rd down and 8 for Dreher. Cole Hale on the tackle. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter of play. So Mille Lacs is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Low snap. He's just forced to run. And he is tackled by number 3, Lane Hine, on the play. Great play by Lane right there.
Lane Hine has definitely showed up tonight, making a number of first down saving tackles.
Absolutely. And once again, the center is helping out the Eagles tremendously with 2 bad snaps on that one. So number 8, number Ryan Campbell, back to punt. Good punt on that one. Fair catch called by Kareem Bowers. And the Eagles will get the ball at the 21-yard line.
And Rob Gordon is in at quarterback after Roger Padroni threw an interception on the last drive.
You know, Blake, it could be the interception is the reason he's out of the game, or it could be that hit he took.
That could be.
He had that blindside hit that just rocked him. He was slow to get up.
Let's just hope that Roger's okay.
Absolutely. Thomas on the run. Gets 6 yards on the play.
Great job by Tyson Thomas making that first man miss. Should have been a loss of yardage, but he made a miss and made the best play he could.
So Gordon in the shotgun. Barber and Macaluso to his right. Looks in the shotgun. He's throwing deep to his brother, and he just overshoots Xavion Gordon on that one. That's the first target of Xavion Gordon tonight, Blake, from the Chapin playmaker.
I thought he had him. Just a little bit overthrown.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 5 yards to go. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So Barber, Macaluso, Bowers, Gordon, and Thomas all in as receivers right now. Barber in motion. He rolls right. Avoids a tackle. Scrambling. And he got that first down right there, Blake. That was a very good scramble by LaRob Gordon, making one man miss. So good play by Gordon. 4 receivers. That's thrown out to Thomas. Makes one man miss. Good shake and bake move right there by Tyson Thomas.
And it seems like no one is blocking the linebacker, Jay Washington. That's the same time he's come in unblocked.
Jay Washington was the one that blocked the punt and then picked up the punt when they blocked the punt for Chapin. So that's a QB keeper right there. Makes one man miss, and it's tackled at the 40-yard line. Great run there by Gordon. He's doing a lot tonight with his feet. Like he runs so smoothly, it almost looks like he's jogging out there.
It does. He runs effortlessly.
So 1st and 10. 3 receivers to Gordon's right. Flag on the play. We'll await the call.
And that's going to be on Dreher. 1st and 5 for the Chapin Eagles.
A minute 20 left to go in the first quarter. Still tied 0-0. Gordon in shotgun. It's a handoff to Thomas. Makes a man miss. Gets free. 15, 10, 5. And it's tackled at the 5-yard line. Great running by Tyson Thomas right there, Blake.
Tyson did a great job of reading his blocks, finding the hole, and getting some yardage there.
The Eagle offensive line is just manhandling the Blue Devil defensive line tonight, Blake. They are doing a superb job.
A great offensive line led by the USC commit, Hank Manos.
Hank Manos. Funny thing, though, Blake, Hank Manos isn't even the tallest one on the team. And Hank Manos is 6'5". Jared Bell is 6'7". That's the tight end. And it is hammer formation. Blake, it is hammer time here at Cecil Woolbright Field. Barber gets it, keeps his feet moving, and is tackled just short of the goal line.
See if they try the hammer formation again here.
If I was the offensive coordinator, Blake, I'd go right back to it.
And it looks like they are.
Barber's taking the direct snap. It's hammer time at Cecil Woolbright Field. Makes a move, and he is drilled at the 1-yard line, Blake. He thought he had it, but great play by Jay Washington. He's been making great plays all night tonight.
On the offensive and defensive side, he's also their running back as well as their middle linebacker.
There's 16 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Eagles would much rather prefer 6 points right here instead of a field goal. We'll see if they get the snap off in time.
Looks like they're going hammer formation again with Mark Sheely spilled out to the left.
And that is touchdown, Eagles. The hammer works, Blake. Great play by Case Barber to run that one in there. And the scoreboard reads 0 minutes and 0 seconds left in the first quarter, Blake. And it is 6-0 Eagles. Sailor Chasen to kick the extra point. The hold, the snap, the kick. And it is good. Chapin leads it 7-0 against Dreher at the end of the first quarter. And we're going to throw it down to Claire. Take it away, Claire.
Right. I'm here with Miss Julie Ziegler. She's a graduate from Chapin. Today's actually the class of 87's 30th year reunion. Now, can you just tell me about your experience with Chapin's homecoming?
Well, when I was in school, I was on homecoming. For 2 years, they did it differently. But I think my favorite memory was last year with my daughter when she was in homecoming.
Awesome. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Claire. Very exciting interview right there. 30-year reunion, Blake. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
You know, 30 years ago, Blake, they didn't have Madden. It's just wild to think about.
That is crazy. I don't know how they did it.
I don't either, Blake. Maybe they went outside and actually enjoyed the sun or something like that.
That's ridiculous.
Sun's overrated, right? And the Eagles look to kick it away. Alex Nelson comes to kick it deep. Well, the Eagles almost got me on that one, Blake. That's a tradition they have to fake the onside kick every time they go out there. And I mean every time they go out there. So Nelson lines up to kick it deep. And that's a boomer. It is fielded at the goal line. It's taken. And his helmet comes off. Number 27, Cole Finn, just blew up that man's helmet.
Cole Finn is definitely making plays on special teams tonight. But I believe the ref called the play dead before he came out of the end zone. I thought he blew the whistle, but it looks like they're going to give it to him on the 17-yard line.
Great play by Cole Finn. Great day for Cole Finn. Homecoming king. And made a great play in a game. Not much more you can ask for from a high school student. So Mille Lacs in the shotgun. The whistle blows. And Connor Lehman has to come out of the game to buckle his helmet. Interesting. Good snap. Gives the handoff. Good run by Jay Washington. Gets 5 or 6 yards on the play. Tackle by number 16, Nick Price.
Second down and 3. Ball at the 24-yard line.
So Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Running back to his left. It's a very quick pass. And that's enough for a Dreher Blue Devil first down, Blake. So 7-0 Chapin, 11 minutes to go in the second quarter of the game. Mille Lacs in the shotgun, 1 receiver to his right, 2 to his left. It's a handoff to Washington, who is just stood up by number 59, Cole Hale. Great tackle by Cole Hale on that one.
Like you put a little wrestling move on him there.
Absolutely, Blake. So Mille Lacs in the shotgun, twins to his right, twins to his left. Washington to his right. There's a shotgun. There's the pass. And that is overthrown. That was intended for number 32, Lewis Parr. Number 15, Taylor Lehman on the coverage.
Good defense there by Taylor Lehman.
All right, Eagle fans, don't you think? Let's make some noise for your defense. It's third down.
So 3rd down and 9 for the Chapin Eagles. They lead 7-0. Trying to stop the Dreher drive on this one. Mille Lacs in the shotgun. Twins to his right, twins to his left. Snap back. It's a screen, and that is just batted down by number 54, Jacob Drag. He has blown up 2 screenplays tonight, Blake.
Jacob Drag is all over the field tonight, making play after play.
Absolutely good night for Jacob Drag. And that'll force the Dreher Blue Devils to punt. Ryan Campbell comes on to punt for the 3rd time tonight. Case Barber and Kareem Bowers back to receive. Kareem Bowers calls for the fair catch. Catches the ball, and he is down at the 37-yard line, Blake. 10 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Chapin up 7-0. Rob Gordon is back on the field as quarterback. And he will have Case Barber and company out.
Last time they were very successful with the rushing attack.
Mark Shealy comes beside him. It's a handoff to Mark Shealy, who gets some room, does a little stutter step, and gets 5 yards on the play.
Looks like they're going to keep trying to run the ball. It worked last drive. Mix of Rob Gordon and Tyson Thomas. Now they have Mark Shealy in. The gain of 8 there.
Mark Shealy's a north-south runner, and Tyson Thomas is an east-west runner, Blake. So 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Shealy goes in motion. It's another handoff to Shealy, and the Dreher Blue Devils read it perfectly.
Rob Gordon definitely should have kept it there. Just green grass ahead of him.
Only 1 target to Xavier Gordon. That's very rare so far in this game, and we are 9 minutes away from halftime.
Definitely, he's their star player. Normally, you just get the ball in his hands, and good things happen. So,
fumbles a snap, and Shealy is wrapped up in the backfield. Not a very good, not a very clean exchange right there, Blake.
3 straight handoffs to Mark Shealy, and
that'll
looks
force
like Chapin's going to punt.
That'll force Sailor Chasen to come on and punt away. It looks like Ronnie Powers is on the field, Blake. He was on for that offensive set, and now glad to see he's on, moving around, and that his leg is all better.
Definitely, it's a good piece to have a wide receiver.
Great punt by Sailor Chasen. And that'll take a Blue Devil bounce. The Eagles will down it at the 26-yard line, Blake. So 8:20 left to go in the second quarter of the first half. Chapin up 7-0. Blake, the Chapin defense has really stopped the Blue Devils all throughout the game, basically.
They have. Blue Devils haven't been able to pass at all, and the rushing attack hasn't been too successful.
No, couple good plays. Other than that, pretty solid. So Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 1 receiver to his right, 1 to his left, running back to his left. It's a handoff to Washington, makes a move. And he is tackled by number 59, Cole Hale on the play. Cole Hale's already had 3+ tackles tonight, Blake. He's doing extraordinary on defense.
He's looking good tonight. Now, Connor Lehman hasn't come back onto the field after he was having a problem with his chin strap. Not sure what's going on with him.
Lane Hine is in at safety. So Mille Lacs in the shotgun. Handoff to Washington. And he is just shoved down by number 15, Taylor Lehman on the play. Great tackle. And he will drive him back for a yard, Blake. Excuse me, he got the first down on that play. So 1st and 10 for the Dreher Blue Devils. Chapin leading 7-0. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Mille Lacs in the shotgun. It's another handoff to Washington, who makes a move and gets 1 or 2 yards on the play.
Chapin defensive line just continues to dominate tonight, not allowing anything up the middle.
Cole Hale with another tackle, Blake. He is all over the field tonight. Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, running back to his right. That'll be a timeout, Blue Devils. We'll take a short break. I'm Eric Veach.
I'm Blake Harbison.
You're watching CSPN.
Eagle fans, tonight's homecoming. We wanted to welcome the class of 1987 back to the Chapin High School tonight, celebrating their 30 years out of high school. Welcome back, class of 1987. Chapin Athletic Department, I'd like to thank Stoke Trainer for their support of our student athletes. In the market for a new or used car, visit Stoke Trainer of Newberry. Stoke Trainer, commitment doesn't end when you buy, it begins. Generations Senior Care, such a living in-home care for the older adult. Generations, the trusted name in senior care. Facility is in Chapin, Irma, and Batesburg, Legal. Thank you for your support of our student athletes here at Chapin High School.
And we are back here at Cecil Woolbright Field where the score is 7-0 Eagles. Mille Lacs in the shotgun, twins to his right, no receivers to his left.
Connor Lehman is back at safety.
It's a good thing for the Eagles. He has been a threat all night. That's a quarterback keeper on the play. Gets maybe 1 or 2 yards, if that, Blake. Great read by the Chapin Eagles on that one. Blake, is the 30th class reunion for the class of 1987 tonight. The last president, or the president in 1987 was Ronald Reagan, Blake. How times have changed. Appreciate the commentary. So
Very
Mille Lacs,
interesting, Eric.
Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 1 receiver to his left, 1 receiver to his right. Running back to his left. There's the shotgun. There's the snap. And he is tackled by number 25, Jarrett Wiley, on the play. That is enough, however, for a Dreher first down. So 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. 7-0 Eagles. 5 minutes, 49 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. No receivers to his right. It's a handoff to Washington, who has a stiff arm, makes 1 man miss, makes 2 man miss, is eventually brought down by number 58, Ryan Willingham.
And he actually broke a Braden Short tackle there, and that's not something you see very often.
No.
Braden Short is the definition of a sure tackler.
And you know that's in Braden Short's mind right now. So Mille Lacs in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, none to his right, running back to his left. That's picked off.
No.
Oh, no. Right through his hands. Taylor Lehman read that perfectly. He read it like a cheap novel book, Blake.
He did. That's the second time he read the screenplay. That time he went for the pick, and that definitely would have been going back for 6 if he could have hauled it in.
That's got to drive you crazy, Blake, when a player makes a absolute amazing read on the play, jump in front of it, and just can't come through with the catch.
Guess that's why he plays defense, Eric.
That's heartbreaking, Blake. Mille in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, none to his right, running back to his left. Looks left and is throwing right, wide open, and that is dropped by Jaquellis Washington. Wow, Blake.
He was wide open.
He got the entire defense with the pump fake.
Yeah, they faked the same screenplay, launched it downfield to Jarquez Washington. And he was wide open, and I guess he just got nervous. He knew he was going for a touchdown.
He thought of the green before he caught the ball, Blake. There was no one within 10 yards of him. That was 6 right there. Good punt. Fair catch by Kareem Bowers at the 18-yard line. Man, Blake, 2 heartbreaking plays back-to-back, 1 for each team. Taylor Lehman with a missed pick 6, and Jaquez Washington with a missed touchdown. So the Rob Gordon's still in at quarterback. Twins to his right, twins to his left. Thomas in motion. As a pass to Xavier Gordon, who is tackled right away.
That is his first reception of the night, and he's limping.
That was a very hard tackle, Blake, very short tackle, but that's enough for a Chapin Eagle first down.
Xavier Gordon stays on the field, but it looks like he's going to be all right.
So we have Ronnie Powers, Case Barber, Xavier Gordon, and Kareem Bowers in. Makes a move, and he is shoved out of bounds. 6-yard gain right there. Great run by LaRob Gordon right there, Blake. Getting a lot done with his feet tonight.
With his feet and with his arm, Rob Gordon has been playing nice tonight.
He has. And the good thing about a dual threat quarterback with the system that they're using, one quarterback's off, the other one's on.
And I believe that's going to be on the Blue Devils there. Encroachment. And it is.
That's enough for a Chapin Eagle first down, Blake. I guess Hank Manos just intimidated the guy to jump early.
Got to get the quick start on him.
The 4 wide receivers in for the Eagles. Thomas as the running back, Gordon as the shotgun. That is a very risky throw. Good play by Case Barber. Just keeps spinning and making people miss.
Case Barber will not go down. Looking like Des Bryant out there.
Or Larry Fitzgerald, Blake.
Who won, Eric?
Right now the Eagles are winning. Case Barber put that Drew defender on the spin cycle right there, like a washing machine, Blake. That was a great spin move. The 4 wide receivers in for the Eagles. Gordon in the backfield. And he is taken down from behind, loses a yard on the play.
James Beck came screaming off the edge there. No one could block him.
That's timeout Eagles, Blake, with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the second quarter. We will take a quick timeout. I'm Eric Veach.
I'm Blake Harbison.
And you are watching a CSPN production.
Specializing investment products, retirement planning, call 803-345-1180. And how Wilson Financial Group can help you. Wilson Insurance Group, specializing in employee benefits, personal lines of life, disability, and health insurance. Once again, call 803-345-1180. MSA Medical Services America, a total home health care provider, serving patients in their home since 1973. From home health, hospital services, medical equipment, pharmacy needs. MSA is proud to serve the Chapin community. Richardson Heating and Air, keeping your home and business comfortable for over 34 years. Hal Martin and Peace PA, and a need for a great law firm. Visit Hal Martin Peace PA, the Midland's hometown law firm located in Chapin. Woodland Hills Baptist Church, where you can experience the ministries and activities that provide fellowship and an opportunity to the full self followers of Christ. Thank you for your support.
And we are back here at Cecil Woolbright Field, where your Eagles are winning 7-0. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 3 wide receivers in for the Eagles. Looks back. He's trying to scramble around. It's a good little run, stutter step. And that's enough for a Chapin Eagle first down. Very good scramble by Rob Gordon right there, Blake.
Great job improvising by Rob Gordon. No one was open, so he took it upon himself to get the first down. He did a great job of it.
Looks like a little Money Manziel action right there, Blake. Great scramble. So Thomas in as the running back. 4 receivers now for the Eagles. There. Ooh, juke the entire defense. Makes one guy miss. And is it brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Good effort by Rob Gordon.
He
Make
avoided
the most
the
of
big
that.
hit. So Jared Bell comes trotting off the field right now.
No receptions or target. No, there was one target actually for Jared Bell, but no receptions tonight so far.
So far. So 5 wide receivers in for the Eagles. Gordon is the lone quarterback in the backfield. That's a little screenplay for Xavier. Makes a move. That'll be 3rd down and 12, Blake. That's the second catch of the night. And we are 2 minutes and 19 seconds away from halftime.
Definitely surprised he hasn't been involved more.
He's only had 3 targets too, caught 2 of them, and 1 was just overthrown. So 4 wide receivers, 1 running back, Barber in motion, Gordon in the shotgun, looks, scrambles, takes a hit but keeps his legs going, and that's a Chapin Eagle first down, Blake. We are moving the chains.
And you hate to see your quarterback get hit like that, but you love the effort, you love the heart. He knew where the first down marker was, and he put his shoulder down and got it.
Absolutely great play by Gordon on that one. 1 minute and 50 seconds left till halftime. 4 wide receivers in. Thomas the running back, Gordon the quarterback. Looks, screen to Xavier. A good 3 yards on the play, Blake. I like how they're getting him more and more involved on this drive.
They are. They just need to get him some blockers.
So the clock is ticking down 1 minute and 20 seconds. You got to think the Eagles are thinking 6 points instead of 3 right now.
They would like it, but they just don't want to turn the ball over here.
Barber in motion. Another reception. Gordon to Gordon. That'll be close to a first down, Blake. 1 minute and 7 seconds on the clock. Yep. That is a Chapin Eagle first down. And the shotgun looks, rolls, throws deep. That was intended for number 24, Kareem Bowers.
Kareem Bowers was double covered there. Not sure why Rob went through that.
But you got to think he's breathing a sigh of relief right now that one wasn't intercepted. So 58 seconds left to go in the first half. Great play by Xavier Gordon right there. That'll be enough for a Chapin Eagle first down. So 51 seconds left to go in the first half. Looks, throws. That is recepted. And that's a Chapin Eagle touchdown, Blake. Kareem Bowers with the 11-yard reception. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. And the Eagles are up 13-0, Blake. Great play.
Wow. Looked like it could have been picked off by the linebacker there, but
Yeah.
he just was not looking.
Rob Gordon is certainly the answer in the first half for the Eagles right now. So Sailor Chasen lines up to kick the extra point. Barber the holder. The snap, the hold, the kick. And it is good. And your Chapin Eagles are up 14-0. Trying to avoid a homecoming upset, Blake. And right now they are doing their part.
And if they win this game, they will take first place in the region, as Dreher and Chapin are tied at 3-2 for first place.
That's certainly what Chapin wants right now. All right, Blake, what'd you think of that drive? What'd you think of the mixture of passing and running on the play, Rob Gordon scrambling?
Rob Gordon did a great job. They definitely looked like they made it a point to get Xavier on the ball, and it worked. He pulled in a couple balls for some first downs, and Rob Gordon was making plays with his feet. Good drive there all around.
Alex Nelson lines back. Blake, I'll bet you $1 they fake onside it right here.
I will not take that bet.
As they talk about it. Oh, all you viewers at home, you owe me $1. The student section going absolutely insane, Blake. Like, I think we have more students in the student section than Dreher has on their side.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Great kickoff, and that is fielded 3 yards back in the end zone. The ref did blow their whistle that time, Blake. So 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, 45 seconds left to go, Blake. If you were the head coach for Dreher, would you go for it, or would you just take a knee and send it to halftime? 2 knees and send it to halftime.
I think you got to try something. You're down 14-0. You haven't been able to get anything going on offense.
Clearly the running hasn't been working for them. Jay Washington getting the majority of the snaps at running back tonight.
They had Jarquez Washington wide open for a touchdown on the fake screenplay, but he just dropped it. So that's definitely heartbreaking for the Blue Devils.
That is a handoff to Jay Washington right there, Blake. I think they're just going to try and pound the run game tonight.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to chew the clock and get out of halftime down 14-0. Chapin defensive line just continues to dominate and not allow anything on the ground.
So 20 seconds left to go in the first half. You gotta think this one is just gonna throw it as far as he can.
And just swallowed up by the Chapin defensive line yet again.
And that is your half, Blake. The Eagles are up 14-0 on homecoming night. Stay tuned to find out who your homecoming queen is and who will accompany Lack star and football guru Cole Finn.
Insurance Group, MSA Medical Services of America, Palmetto Health USA Medical Group, Stoke Trainer. We also want to thank the continued sponsors Sonic, Christian Heating and Air, Harold Martin Peace PA, Reverend Hill, Bojangles, Galloway Family Homes, State Farm, Agents Scott Andrews, David Strawhorn, Lake Murray Floor Covering, Lake Murray Driving Academy, Allstate Agent Brad Grooms, Farm Boys, Midlands, Neurological, Nurse Bank, Zesco de Chapin, Cap Signet LLC Building Specialties, and Premier Roofing. Thank you for supporting the student athletes at Chapin High. Good evening and welcome to Chapin High School's 2017 Halftime Homecoming Show. Tonight we will be presenting the homecoming court. The freshmen, sophomore, and junior classes had the opportunity to nominate two princes and two princesses to represent them. The underclassmen that represent their class were voted by their classes. The student body voted for a homecoming queen and a homecoming king. The homecoming queen and homecoming king are determined by the amount of money they raise, their spirit throughout the week, and the student votes. The senior homecoming court contestants raised $2,633.37 to go towards the Winter Giving Project to build a field of dreams for the Screaming Eagles Special Needs Athletic Team. At this time, please turn your attention to the Jumbotron.
We started the Screaming Eagles Special Needs Athletics this summer, as a 501c3 to promote inclusion of our athletes and to allow them a place to go where they can play a sport and we can have community involvement with friendly helpers and other volunteers that are out on the field with us. So our goal is that we have access to a field, a location where there's no judgment, and our kids can be who they are. They can have a great time, and not only that, but it also is a wonderful event for our families and those that are in the community around us.
Short-term goal of having that athletic component to it, but having the long-term goal of having a day facility, being able to plug these kids into the community and having the community being able to plug into us.
The Eagle family needs your help to build.
Please visit the GoFundMe link at the end of the video to find out how you can donate to make this possible.
The Screaming Eagles need.
Ladies and gentlemen, student government members will be collecting donations after the game tonight. Thank you for your support of this wonderful project. Each year, the homecoming king candidates for senior varsity football players are chosen by the senior varsity cheerleaders. The homecoming 2017 king and runner-up are announced at today's pep rally. This year's second runner-up, the homecoming king, is Xavier Gordon. First runner-up, the homecoming king, is Chase Haywood. And this year's 2017 Chapin High School homecoming king is Cole Finn. Congratulations, Cole Finn, 2017 Chapin High School homecoming king. Each year, the homecoming queen candidates are varsity cheerleaders, or they are chosen by a senior varsity football player. Here are the 2017 homecoming queen candidates. Ava Bland, daughter of Lady and Jeff Bland, represented by number 98, Braden Short, son of Lori and John Short. Ava is escorted tonight by Jeff Bland. Katie Clampett, daughter of Casey Burris and Chris Clampett, is representing number 9, Xavier Gordon, son of Samantha and Robert Gordon. Katie is escorted by Chris Clampett. Leslie Carell, daughter of Diane and John Carell, is representing number 12, Chase Starnes, son of Kim and Charlie Starnes. Leslie is escorted tonight by John Carell. Cheerleader Celia Donaldson, daughter of Candy and Scott Donaldson, is representing number 16, Nick Price, son of Davida and Tronny Price. Celia is escorted tonight by Scott Donaldson. Carolina Effinger, daughter of Claire and Tom Effinger, is representing number 62, Charlie LaRosa, son of Dawn and Paul LaRosa. Carolina is escorted tonight by Tom Effinger. Cheerleader Brooke Ellisor, daughter of Alina and Lonnie Ellisor, is represented and escorted by student body president Chase Haywood, son of Sandy and Dave Haywood. Eliza Hiller, daughter of Joanna Derrick and Dick Hiller, is representing number 59, Cole Hale, son of Dane and Robbie Hale. Eliza is escorted tonight by Dick Hiller. Cheerleader Alexis Hoovey, daughter of Diana Taylor, is representing number 76, Jake Early, son of Missy and Jimmy Early. Alexis is escorted tonight by John Kirby. Ellie Hoos, daughter of Carrie and Mike Hoos, is representing number 45, Karen Dean, son of Danny and Michael Dean. Ellie is escorted tonight by Mike Hoos. Anna Jowers, daughter of Deanna and Craig Jowers, is representing number 85, Ronnie Powers, son of Lori and Ron Powers. Anna is escorted tonight by Greg Jowers. Madison Coons, daughter of Lisa and Brian Coons, is representing number 82, Jared Bell, son of Wendy and Mike Bell. Madison is escorted tonight by Ryan Coons. Jamie Patrick, daughter of Becky and Paul Patrick, is representing number 27, Cole Finn, son of Brooke and Kevin Finn. Jamie is escorted tonight by Paul Patrick. Anna Remensnyder, daughter of Lori and Gary Remensnyder, is representing number 4, Mark Shealy, son of Nancy and Joy Shealy. Anna is escorted tonight by Gary Remensnyder. Cheerleader Ashley Tharp, daughter of Dana and Mark Tharp, is representing number 83, Blake Swift, son of Lisa and Jim Swift. Ashley is escorted tonight by Mark Trump. Cheerleader Carter Unger, daughter of Betty and Chris Unger, is representing number 74, Hank Manos, son of Lori and Frank Manos. Carter is escorted tonight by Chris Unger. Cheerleader Olivia Ward, daughter of Candy and Will Rory, is represented and escorted by Colin Harris, son of Kathy Carter and Ryan Harris. Whitney Wilkes, daughter of Krista and Michael Wilkes, is representing number 92, Sailor Chasen, son of Ashley and Michelle Chasen. Whitney is escorted tonight by Michael Wilkes.
Tonight, representing the freshman class, princes and princesses are Grayson Godwin, daughter of Aaron and Patrick Godwin. Emily Gunter, daughter of Cheryl and Lanny Gunter. Benjamin Dunn, son of Maureen and Benjamin Dunn. Robert Street, son of Dawn and Robert Street. Representing the sophomore class, princes and princesses, are Olivia Calhoun, daughter of Lori and Matthew Calhoun. Melina Washington, daughter of Rebecca and James Washington. Jacob Dixon, son of Donna and David Dixon. Jordan Mayer, son of Christy Taylor and Jerome Mayer. And representing the junior princes and princesses, Class R, Gresham Gunner, daughter of Cheryl and Lanny Gunter. Alex Miller, daughter of Ginger and Alex Miller. Brad and Larry Lomax, son of Jean and Jeff Gansky. And Giovanni Macaluso, son of Brenda and Terry Macaluso. It is a tradition here at Chapin High School that the former homecoming queen crowns the new homecoming queen. The 2016 Chapin High School homecoming queen, Joanna Dykes, will have the privilege to crown the 2017 Chapin High School homecoming queen. Joanna is a student at USC majoring in business. Not only did Joanna represent South Carolina as the South Carolina homecoming queen, she's also America's homecoming queen. She will serve as the Authors on Ruby Bowl Queen in December as part of her reign as America's homecoming queen. Welcome back, Joanna. We're so proud of all your accomplishments. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment we've all been waiting for. This year's second runner-up for homecoming queen is Brooke Ellisor. First runner-up for homecoming queen is Alexis Hoovey. And this year's 2017 Chapin High School homecoming queen is Cheney Patrick. Congratulations to the 2017 homecoming court and our new 2017 homecoming queen, Cheney Patrick. I know that you will represent Chapin High School well. You cannot wait people for making this 2017 homecoming halftime show a hit. Miss Laura Latham, Miss Billy Williams, Chapin High School Junior ROTC program, Chapin High School faculty and staff, Chapin High School student government, and Chapin High School student body. Thank you all for making this such a memorable week. We couldn't have done this without you. We'd like to thank the 2017 Homecoming Court for participating in tonight's homecoming show and this week's homecoming festivities. You all look beautiful, and we hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you, fans and spectators, for viewing our 2017 homecoming halftime show. Those of you waiting to purchase homecoming programs, now you find them at the Spirit Store.
We are joined live now with Mr. James Burns. Good to have you in the studio, Mr.
Veach,
Burns.
how are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing better now that Chapin's up 14-0. Rough start.
It is, but being up 14 points is better than being up no points, right?
That's the motto to live by right there, Mr. Burns.
Well, the good thing about the first half has been, you've seen some ball control. We've taken some opportunities to go after some shots and down the field, and have been very fortunate. And, you just, the way you approach football, you just got to win every quarter.
Absolutely.
So we won the first two. Let's win the third and win the fourth.
Yeah, you win every quarter, you win the game.
There you go. There you go.
Simple mathematics right there.
How awesome was the homecoming halftime show?
That was great, and it's great to see how many people participate in that. I know some schools have no participation.
I know, and it was great. It was great that Cheney Patrick was crowned the homecoming queen. She is just a phenomenal young lady.
Absolutely.
So that's very, very exciting. So what do you think is gonna happen in the third quarter? What do you think we do?
I think Chapin continues to put LaRob Gordon up at quarterback. I think we continue to feed his brother Xavion. And for the Blue Devils, I think they got to get away from the running game. It clearly isn't working for them.
It's not, but that's the strength. The strength of their team is the running back Jay Washington, I believe is his name. And if we're able to continue to stop him and have containment on the edges, and keep him bottled up and don't let him get in the open field, then we're going to be in good shape and can continue to control the clock and control the ball.
Oh, absolutely.
So let me ask you this,
all right,
Eric. How do you think the year's gone so far? I mean, you've commentated and called all these games. So what's your feeling for the first half of the year?
I think on a great day, Chapin can beat any team in the state, in my opinion. But when we play games like we did Irmo, where we were clearly in the game and we could have won it, but the simple mistakes killed us, I think that's our downfall. But overall, I think I think we'll win the region. I think we'll have a home playoff game, and we'll see where it goes there.
That would be great. I mean, it's as we continue to grow and as we're going to move up to 5A next year.
Absolutely.
I think one of the concerns we obviously have is the size of our stadium, and I'm encouraged by the leadership at our school, our Eagle Club under Tim Slice and Dr. Ross, in wanting to continue to try and seek some stadium improvements so that we can increase the size of our seating capacity. It just looks a little barren over there on the other side.
Yeah.
And our stands are packed. I mean, this is a community event in Chapin.
Absolutely.
Football games on Friday nights in Chapin. That's
the
what
place to
America's
be.
all
Yeah.
about, right?
And that and apple pie.
And then going to either Waffle House or Sonic afterwards.
Those are the moves, Mr. Burns.
That's
those
exactly
are the moves.
right. That's exactly right.
All right, I got 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Do you think the fact that Chapin is a Nike school, do you think that has something to do with our winning, the pride that we take in playing for Chapin?
When we entered the Nike agreement last year, I mean, one thing that you take a lot of pride in is what you wear on the field and the performance and the sport. Our relationship with Nike and BSN has been an exceptional one. I think that when we announced the Nike deal, it's, hey, look, when you play the best, when you're the best in the state at a bunch of different sports, you want to be wearing the best, and clearly Nike is the best
Nike
in
is
the business.
best. Absolutely.
So I think we're about to kick off the third quarter. This is good.
Absolutely. And my second question was, does Chapin's onside kick that we do every time does it ever get you?
Look, I mean, if I were out there, I mean, I would be, I'd probably jump off sides. But I'm not a very patient person.
Oh, yeah, they clearly get a lot of people. Alex Nelson looks to kick it deep. That's a boomer. That is fielded inside at the 1 yard line. And he is just
he got
destroyed right there. That was a great hit by number 30, Connor Lehman, the freshman, laying the wood right there.
I mean, that was the very definition of getting trucked.
Yeah, that was a great play by Connor Lehman. How do you think the Eagle defense has done so far this game?
They've contained Jay Washington. That's what they got to continue to do. I mean, the linebackers have done a good job. As long as you can keep him contained and contain the edges, and don't give any big plays up down the field, I think we'll continue to be in good shape.
Absolutely. Great start for the Eagle defense.
There we go.
And they just hand it off to Washington. He'll get to the original line of scrimmage, if that. Great play by the Eagle defense right there.
I think that was good. I think Cole Hale was in on that tackle. Cole was, as you know, a championship wrestler. I think he was number 1 or 2 in the state in his weight class.
Yeah. He had a phenomenal wrestling year. That's for sure.
All right, they got trips to the right. Let's see if they try to take a shot.
This is the most wide receivers they've had all night. They're looking down
the
rolling
field.
Deep, and he just keeps it himself. And he slides down to avoid a hit.
Got about 5 on that play.
Not a bad run on that play. That'll bring up 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, depending on where they spot the ball. So 10 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Chapin's up 14-0. This is a big third down for Chapin, just coming out of halftime. They have a chance to set the pace right here.
That's right. I mean, you set the tone on this first drive, especially on defense. If we can hold them right here, that'll be a good start to the quarter. Looks like Dreher's calling timeout.
Chapin's got him frazzled.
So, Eric, how's the school year going so far?
School year's going pretty good. Can't complain. Classes are still classes, right? High school's high school.
Enjoy it while you can, my friend.
Absolutely. Tonight's the 30th anniversary, right? 30th reunion?
It is. You know who actually has a high school reunion this year? The class of 1987. The president of the Eagle Club, Tim Slice, is having his 30-year high school reunion.
That's wild. Mr. Slice is jacked. He definitely hits the curls in the gym.
He is Mr. Chapin.
Absolutely.
You know, it was great tonight. I was down on the sideline earlier, and I got to see our mayor, Skip Wilson, who is at virtually every single Chapin sporting event, has been a huge supporter of Chapin High School, all the Chapin schools, quite frankly. So it was great to see him on the sideline.
Absolutely. It's great to see people in the community just come out and support the Eagles. We rally together.
Like we said, this is a community event. I mean, you look down in the stands, and they're packed, and that's great. Here we go, third down.
So Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Looks left.
He's got some pressure on the backside.
And he is brought down by number 2, Jake Watson, on the play.
We got a flag on the play.
We'll see what this is on. Great to see Jake Watson out there running around. I know he had a knee injury earlier this season.
Holding call on the Dreher Blue Devils.
That'll back him up.
They didn't get the first down. They may just decline this.
We'll see what head coach Gentry has to say about this. It looks like he will
they're gonna back him up.
accept a penalty. This freshman Will Stogner comes in, number 36. This is the first time he sees some action tonight.
Xavion Gordon's also in the defensive backfield back at safety.
It is 3rd and 22. And this is not the longest third down the Blue Devils have seen tonight. They were once 3rd and 35. You got to play some prevent defense right now.
It looks like we got a nickel package in.
So Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 2 receivers. Just hands off to Washington.
Oh, they got him.
Great tackle right there by Braden Short. Sure tackler.
Well, I mean, Braden has been all over the field tonight, and quite frankly, all over the field this year. He's one of the leading tacklers, I think, in the Midlands this year.
Absolutely, and it is his first year playing too. That's surprising as well. How an athlete like that can just pick up the game really quick.
Not something I would know about, Eric.
The snap, the punt, and that is a very bad punt.
Cream Bowers with the calling for the fair catch. Eagle offense coming out. Boy, I tell you what, when you you anchor your offensive line with big number 74 Hank Manos, let me tell you, I mean, that sets the tone for a lot that happens on our offense.
It can only go up, right?
I mean,
you got an anchor like Hank Manos. This is interesting. Padroni's in at quarterback. He has not played since the first quarter. Barber and Bell go in motion. It's a handoff to Mark Shealy.
Mark up the middle for a couple there.
That's interesting to me to see that Padroni's in there when Gordon has led 2 great drives and has scored all your points right now.
You know, one thing I think that Coach Gentry has done is he's got a balanced attack at the quarterback position where he really uses Roger Padroni and LaRob Gordon in 2 different ways. Mark Sheelan on a great run there.
Gets taken down at the 30-yard line, but that's enough for a Chapin Eagle first down. So Chapin is moving on this drive. It's great to see that. So Padroni in the shotgun. He's the only one back there. He's got Barber, Shealy, Gordon, Bell, and Powers out there as receivers. It's a fake handoff to Gordon.
Pass to Gordon. Oh, getting in the field. Oh, man. Tackle around the neck. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag on that.
LaRob Gordon is out. He's sustained an injury, and he is on the sideline. He has no pads on whatsoever, so we hope he is okay.
I think that answers your question about Padroni being back at quarterback, so we'll have to keep an eye on that and see if we can get an idea of what's happened to LaRob.
Padroni in the shotgun. That's a QB keeper. Makes one man miss.
Enough for a first down.
It's another Chapin Eagle first down, and they are marching. We hope LaRob Gordon is okay as he's walking on the sideline now. I'm not quite sure what it could be. He's pointing to his chest area, so we hope it's nothing major and we can see him back here next week. So Padroni in the shotgun. Good redirect by Mark Shealy. Is able to get to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard there. But he made something out of nothing there as he was surrounded by Blue Devil defenders. 7 minutes and 37 seconds left in the third quarter.
I think we see what Coach Gentry's doing. He wants to control the clock and run the ball.
Absolutely.
Another handoff to Mark Shealy. About a 3 or 4 yard pickup there.
He takes a good hit on that play, though. But he's able to bounce that one off. Gets back in the huddle. So Padroni will be in the shotgun. He's got Shealy as his running back. Gordon, the lone receiver, to his left. Bowers in motion. Bowers goes left. He's got Barber and Bell to his right. Looks as the QB keeper. Makes a move and dives. That'll be close to the first down. Not quite sure if he got it or not.
It's going to be close. I think it may just be a hair short.
That's a fourth down, the referees are saying. And Chapin will bring on Sailor Chasen to kick the field goal. Trying to go up 17-0.
I'm sure, as you've told people many times, Sailor Chasen is our goalie on the state championship soccer team.
He is. The snap, the kick. And it is good. Chapin makes it 17-0 with 6 minutes and 26 seconds left to play. Great drive led by Shealy and Padroni right there.
Yeah, the Eagles did a really good job that time of taking some time off the clock, moving the ball down the field with the run, with just a pass in there to Xavion Gordon. So really, really good drive. And anytime you can go down in the red zone and walk away with points, that's a good day.
Absolutely. They took off 6 minutes and 34 seconds on that drive. Great way to milk the clock by Coach Gentry right there. And Alex Nelson looks to kick it away.
Looks like Jay Washington's back again to receive the kick.
He's hoping to make something happen. Get some points on the board for the Blue Devils.
Tell you what, the Dreher crowd did not travel today. I guess they didn't want to come from downtown.
You know, Mr. Burns, you bring up the fact that the Dreher crowd hasn't traveled. I don't think the football traveled either. Their football team hasn't traveled either, as they are down 17-0 right now.
Well, we will we'll continue to watch, and it's good. The Eagles have again controlled the game so far, and I think as we continue to do that, we will see what transpires here.
You know, Mr. Burns, I believe Rob Gordon is out for tonight, as the trainers are putting a bag of ice on his shoulder, and he is out of his pads.
He is. I see that, and they are putting a large bag of ice, so you can only assume that it's some type of shoulder injury or something.
Kicks another boomer into the end zone. Oh, and it is muffed.
At the 2-yard line, no doubt.
Terrible field position for the Blue Devils, but marvelous kick by Alex Nelson right there.
I think it's a touchback. It'll come out to the 20, even though it appeared that he caught the ball at the 1-yard line.
I believe the rule is that if he catches it in the end zone, it's a touchback now.
That's right. That's what they do in high school. Really, it's for the safety of the players, I think. I like how Chapin has gone with the blue tops and the white pants tonight. That's a nice uniform combination.
That is a very nice uniform combination.
Provided by Nike, of course.
We love Nike here at Chapin. So Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, none to his left.
About a 5-yard run by Washington there. He really had to battle for that.
It seems like Washington is their team tonight, as he's the only one receiving the carries. They've only thrown a handful of times, too.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Hunter Mullinax, who's the quarterback for Dreher, but Washington is obviously, I think, the leading rusher in the Midlands this year.
Absolutely.
And
He's a great runner.
we faced two of the best running backs in the Midlands between
The
Amir
Newberry
Abrams
running,
and Newberry, and now Jay Washington.
Newberry has a outstanding running back.
They go with
Dreher does
Washington
as well.
again.
It seems like they're just going to use the ground game. They're going to try and pound it down the Eagles' throats on this one.
Got about 3rd and 1 coming up here. See if the Eagle defense can hold them again.
If I was the head coach of Drew, I'd just give Washington the ball right now and see if you can't get a yard. If your offensive line can't give you a yard, then I don't know what kind of offensive line that really is.
Well, let's hope that our guys can contain them right here.
Absolutely, and we have 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
They do go with Washington.
And he is
upended.
over.
Wow. Looks like he got enough for the first down.
He's flipped by Braden Short right there. So first down, Dreher.
Looks like Dreher's going to continue to try and go with this running game, as the passing game hasn't seemed to work.
The only problem with the running game is that it milks the clock, as Washington goes out as a receiver on this play. Hands it off.
Nice
That is
knockdown.
almost intercepted by number 25, Jarrett Wiley.
Jarrett Whitley. Jarrett was the player of the game during the Alna McKay Kickoff Classic this year. He had a real good.
He was everywhere on the field.
He did a great job. Good to see him out on the field making plays.
So second and 10 for the Devils at the 31-yard line. Mille Lacs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his.
Appears they get about 2 on the play there.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. So Mullinax in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 1 running back to his right, no receivers to his left. Drops back, looks, plenty of time,
He's going
chucks
deep.
it deep.
Oh, man. And I
It
think
is-
we have a pass interference call probably on that on the defense.
Connor Lehman got beat deep.
I think he got a little handy there.
And that is their first big pass play they had of the night. That was to number 1, Jaquillis Washington. 3 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Blue Devils have a marvelous drive.
Chapin's going to have to pin their ears back. Bend, not break defense is what we need right here.
So the pass interference penalty is declined. And they take over at the 30-yard line. Mullinax in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 running back to his left. It's a handoff to Washington.
Oh, man, behind the line of scrimmage.
Tripped up behind the line of scrimmage by number 25, Jarrett Whitley.
I noticed they're not running much to the side of James Wells, number 34, who I'll tell you is probably one of the hardest hitters out there.
Absolutely. The defense has a lot of hard hitters with Braden Short and James Wells and Connor Lehman, Nick Price. The list goes on and on.
Looks like they're in a hammer package that we typically run here at Chapin, and now they're going to move in motion.
Washington, the lone.
Direct snap.
Breaks a tackle. And gains 6 yards on the play, 5 yards. Not a bad run.
Down to the 21, 22-yard line.
As we approach 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. A lot of clock is being taken.
Got a 3rd and 3 here on this play. I suspect we should expect to see them go into the continue to run the ball, they'll go in our hammer package. I don't know what they call it over there.
So Washington in the shotgun. He's got 3 blockers.
It's going to the left side.
That's enough for a Blue Devil first down. Little misdirection play right there. So back in the hammer formation, the other Washington is taking the direct snap.
Low snap. Goes through, gets moved right at the line. They just pushed him back right at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Chapin defense. Linebackers had really, really good gap control there.
So 1:50 left in the third quarter. Chapin is up 17-0. As number 15, Hunter Mille comes back in at quarterback.
I believe that's Mullinax, but we'll go with Mille. I'm okay with that.
It is what it is.
When he's going to run the ball directly, he's got a lead blocker there in Washington, and he's met at the line.
By number 15, Taylor Lehman, and number 55, Justin Gooding.
It's a great job by the Chapin defense. I'll tell you what, this is where they do some of their best work. They have an ability here to they play that bend, not break defense, and they get down here when the team gets in close to the red zone. They really pin their ears back.
So 3rd and 9 here, 1 minute left to go in the third quarter.
They're back in this hammer package again with Washington on the direct snap. And he drops the ball. Oh, and he is met at behind the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the Chapin defense.
A host of Eagles in for that tackle. That was a great job by the Eagle defense.
And now you got to think, do you settle for 3 or try and go? Try and get the first down.
4th and 9. I see the looks like the holder's coming out with the there's the place kicker for Dreher.
That's number 8, Ryan Campbell. Campbell, who's the puncher, is actually the holder right now for number 28, Pierce Myrick. High snap at the kick.
Oh, it's blocked. It is blocked and it's picked up.
That is number 3, Lane Hine on the pickup. Absolutely insane play by the special teams unit by Chapin. Great play.
Lane Hine with a, I don't know who got in there on the block, but I will tell you that Lane Hine had the awareness to pick that ball up and move down the field.
So at the end of the third quarter, your score, Eagles 17, Dreher nothing. Mr. Burns, you are the chief of staff. What does that mean? What do you do for a living?
So I'm an attorney by trade, but I served as a year as the chief of staff for former Governor Nikki Haley, who is now the ambassador to the United Nations. But I served as her chief of staff for the first year of her second term in office. It was a great experience. Spent a year doing that. We did a lot of great things, I think, and it was a great opportunity. And after that, I went back to my law firm to practice law at Nelson Mullins. So that's what I do for a living. But on Friday nights, I get to serve as a guest commentator.
All right, we thank you very much for coming, Mr. Burns. We're going to throw it down to Claire. Take it away, Claire.
Thanks, Eric.
All right, I'm here with Reagan Friezak. She graduated from Chapin last year. Now, Reagan, can you tell us about your favorite memory at Chapin Homecoming?
Yes. Okay, so I definitely miss Chapin Homecoming a lot. This was definitely my favorite time of the year. My favorite tradition was decorating the hallways. I absolutely miss that, and I saw everyone decorating them, and I love the hallways this year. I saw that there's a camp theme and a Monsters, Inc. theme, so yeah, it's great to be back, but also very bittersweet because I miss it.
All right, thank you so much, Reagan. Back to you guys.
And we are back here. Tyson Thomas on the run. Gets a good 2 yards on that play, swallowed up by the Blue Devil defense. Padroni comes back in at quarterback. So Padroni in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Thomas comes in motion. 2 to his right. Fake to Thomas. Quarterback keeper. And he is just swallowed up on the play.
Rob Gordon's still on the sideline with an ice pack on his shoulder. Doesn't look like he's coming back.
Hello, Blake. We are glad you are back.
I know you are, Eric. I'm glad to be back.
We certainly hope Rob Gordon is okay. So Padroni back in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Running back to his left. Looks, and that is almost intercepted. The Blue Devils are just playing head down, Blake. That's 2 passes that could have been intercepted, but weren't.
Roger Padroni is having a rough night. You got to think Chapin just wants to keep the ball on the ground and run the clock out.
You got to think that. Sailor Chasing comes back into punt. 11 minutes left in the game. Chapin up 17-0. Blue Devils looking for a big return right now. Something to jumpstart their offense. Because they had a great play last time, but kind of stuttered at the end. Snap the punt. Not a bad punt. Easily returnable. And that is muffed. And Case Barber picks it up and runs it in for a touchdown. That is a Chapin Eagle touchdown.
Wow. What a mistake by the Blue Devils. And that was a key to the game. Make plays on special teams, and
they
Eagles
certainly
are doing
got it. Great play by number 8, Case Barber right there.
Special teams is such an underrated part
It really
of football
is.
games.
Carolina found that out back-to-back weeks, Blake.
They did.
You definitely need a great special teams unit.
And the offense is on the field. I guess they didn't give him the touchdown. I don't.
Timeout Eagles as they go to talk it over, Blake. I'm not quite sure what's going on right now.
I don't think Case Barber hit the ground, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, he was falling, but he put his hand down to brace himself.
Wow. Definitely thought that was a touchdown.
I definitely thought that was a touchdown as well. So with 10 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game, Chapin is just bamboozled right now. And I'm guessing everyone in the stadium is bamboozled. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Definitely thought that should have been a touchdown, but
we're not the ones in black and white out there.
Still 6 yards to go. I think Tyson Thomas, Mark Sheely, whatever they decide to do, maybe even Case Barber with the hammer formation again, I think they can get it done.
You definitely think they can get it done, but I'm just not. The offense is going back out.
And no quarterback, so it looks like they're going hammer formation here.
With number 4, Mark Sheely. So I guess Case Barber did touch the ground, Blake.
Like
Kareem Bowers is going to take the direct snap. Takes it, makes a move, spin move, keeps his feet going, and is taken down at the 3-yard line. That's wild, Blake.
And with that play, everyone in the stadium knows that you're running. You're just banking on your offensive line, overpowering the defense, getting you into the end zone. Couple yards there.
I believe that Chapin has the best offensive line in the state. I bet $1 on that.
$1?
$1 on that.
I'll take you up on that, Eric.
So Kareem Bowers is going to get the direct snap. Takes it, moves, keeps his feet going. And that is enough for a Chapin Eagle touchdown. They won't give Case Barber the touchdown. They'll give Kareem Bowers the touchdown. Great run. The hammer works out. Great play for the Eagles, and they are up 23-0 right now. About to be 24 pending the extra point. Barber to hold, chasing a kick. The snap, the hold, the kick. And it is good. Your Eagles are up 24-0 right now. Great play. It was hammer time, Blake. Everyone knew that. We knew that. Dreher knew that, and they still couldn't stop us. We're going to give a shout out to Jared Kerner, watching all the way down from the Citadel, who was a former Chapin lacrosse player and Chapin Eagle football player. As Chapin looks to kick it away. Oh, they got me. They pulled my leg on that one. I really thought they were going to kick the onside kick.
You really thought so?
I really thought so, Blake. It got me. I felt bamboozled. So Nelson looks to actually kick it away this time. And that's a boomer. And it is non-returnable. They will get it at the 20-yard line. So 10 minutes, 13 seconds left to play in the game. Your Eagles are up 24-0 against the Dreher Blue Devils. We're going to take a quick break. I'm Eric Beach.
I'm Blake Harbison.
You're watching CSPN. And we are back. There are whistles galore. See what this flag is about. It is a delay of game against the Dreher Blue Devils. You know, Blake, with LaRob Gordon being out, Pearson Wiley's also out. He was a key part of the Eagles' defense, and we just wish Pearson Wiley to recover soon. And he is just tackled by the Eagle defense. You gotta give it to Jay Washington. He takes a beating tonight, but he continues to get good yardage.
He does. He's been pounding that Chapin defensive line, but they're not giving up. They keep filling the holes and not allowing him hardly any room to run.
Absolutely, and right now the Chapin defense is pitching a shutout right now, and they're looking to keep it that way. As Madlax is in the shotgun, two receivers, one to his left, one to his right, running back to his right. Low snap, looks to throw. That is tipped by number 84, Hunter Lacey.
You can tell this Blue Devils offense normally relies on the run. They've been trying to run it all night, and it just hasn't worked. Haven't had too much success through the air, too. They will not abandon the running game.
They will not. And right now, if you're down 24-0 with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, you just kind of got to run your plays like it's a practice, Blake. It's 24 points.
True.
Malax is in the shotgun. Two receivers, one to his right, one to his left, running back to his left. Hand off to Washington. Gets ahead of steam. Makes one defender miss, makes two miss. Down the sideline, and is pushed out by number 59, Cole Hale.
And it looks like a flag on the Blue Devils.
A little laundry on the field.
I think that's going to be holding. Nick Price was not happy about that.
No. That is another holding for the Blue Devils.
So they finally get a big run play, and it's called back.
That just kind of is how their night's going right now, Blake. 9 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the game. Mille Lacs is in the shotgun. 2 receivers, both to his left. His running back is to his left. Steps back, looks to throw, chucks it deep, overthrown, and almost picked off by Connor Lehman right there. He was in great position.
Definitely. Good coverage by Connor Lehman.
Connor Lehman, who is a freshman, certainly plays above his ability, Blake. When you think of a freshman, you don't think of Connor Lehman.
No.
Making plays, picking balls off, and is basically the field general back there.
And he didn't start playing until I believe it was Irmo.
Yeah.
And he took off.
And that is out of bounds. Chapin will take the ball at the 45-yard line with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the game. Chapin is strongly ahead, 24-0. Blake, if you're up 24-0, do you play your second strings? Do you play your third strings? Or do you continue to run your offense? High snap. Thomas gets it, makes the man miss, keeps his feet moving, and is brought down at the line of scrimmage.
I think it's about time. Bring the backups in. You're up 24-0. Blue Devils haven't been able to do much of anything on offense. I think you're pretty safe here.
Absolutely, as both Gordon and Barber are out of the game. It's just kind of, you want to get experience for players who don't normally play and try and keep your team healthy, Blake.
For sure.
His number 9, Giovanni Macaluso, is in. Rolls right, looks right, throws to number 81, Jason Graves, and that just goes off his hands. They targeted Jason Graves 3 times in the first quarter, Blake, and have not gone back to him until that play right there.
He's had a couple drops. I don't really put the blame on him. He was taking a couple big hits.
He was.
But Roger Padroni continues to struggle. I don't know what the score would look like if Rob Gordon hadn't been in.
And Hank Manos is out, Blake, so they definitely, he avoids the snap, rolls, looks, throws. Jason Graves catches it and is tripped up at the 10-yard line.
That was a great play by Roger Padroni there.
Great play, great throw, great catch.
It looked like he took a late hit, but no call from the ref.
And we talked about second strings getting in as the entire starting Chapin line is out, as Hank Manos and company is on the sidelines. Macaluso runs off the field. Powers and Bell and Graves are in as receivers. Padroni hands off to Thomas, makes a move, makes another move, is eventually dragged down for a 2-yard gain. You got to give it to the Blue Devils, though, Blake. They may be down 24 points, but they are definitely still playing.
They have not given up yet.
As Padroni's in the shotgun, looks back, gets his calls. You have Swick, Graves, Bell in. Hands off to Thomas, makes another move. Just keeps his feet moving, and that is a Chapin Eagle touchdown. Great run by Thomas right there with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. Chapin continues to put the gas on the Blue Devils. They want to make a statement with their first regional win.
I think it's safe to say that Chapin is going to take the #1 spot in the region after tonight. Their record is going to improve to 4-2, and Dreher is going to be 3-3.
As Barber, the holder, the hold, and it is blocked. So with that blocked extra point, your score, Eagles 30, Blue Devils nothing. What a very strong showing tonight by Chapin. They definitely did not want a homecoming upset. And they put their word to it, Blake. They definitely showed up to play tonight.
They did. Especially the defense, pitching a shutout with 7 minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. They line up to attempt an onside kick, Blake.
You sure about that, Eric?
Oh no, unless they get me again. As number 27, Cole Finn, is out to receive this onside kick. He is the prom king. And, whoa, it was not an onside kick, Blake.
What a surprise.
Anyway, Cole Finn is the homecoming king, and the person he ran with won homecoming queen, Cheney Patrick. So good for both of them as Cole looks to make a big play. And that is just unreturnable. Alex Nelson kicks the ball, and it went through the upright, Blake. In arena football, that is 3 points. But we are playing high school American football right now, so that means nothing. So Chapin puts in their second string defense, Blake, and they definitely want to keep the big fat 0 in the score column for Dreher. Madlux is still in at quarterback. 4 receivers now. Looks. And he is tackled by number 22, Jack Norris.
Ryan Campbell. The punter.
The punter is now in at quarterback, Blake. I guess he's Mr. Football because beside his name on the roster, it does not say he's the punter nor the quarterback. It literally has nothing next to his name.
They have Mullinex split out at wide receiver. The starting quarterback is playing wide receiver.
Maybe this is an Oregon Ducks type offense they're running right now. The punter hands it off, makes a cut, breaks a tackle, and that is enough for a Dreher Blue Devil first down. So Campbell in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Washington, the back, 6 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the game. There's a snap, the handoff, makes a move, makes it. Oh, the ball is free. And Dreher is lucky, an offensive lineman just happens to fumble, recovers the fumble on that play right there.
Big hit there by the backup Eagle defense.
Big hit. I believe that hit was by number 79, Kerry Belt. Great play. So Campbell still in at quarterback, 4 wide receivers, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Washington the back, to his left. Fakes it, throws it. That was a catch by number 32, Lewis Parr. Blake, if I was a Dreher offensive coordinator, I'd draw up some trick play where I throw it to Madlax, who chuck it deep. That's just me, though. That's me.
Might as well try something here. I mean, it's not likely that you're going to win. Might as well try to do something right.
So run by Washington, and he breaks free. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Dreher. There goes the shutout. Washington takes it to the house.
And finally, after all night trying to run against this Chapin Eagle defense, they finally break one.
Better late than never, as the Dreher offensive coordinator is probably saying right now. As Dreher is down 30-6, 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game. Number 28, Pierce Myrick, who is 5'6", attempts to kick the extra point. The snap, the hold the kick, and it is good.
And the Eagles were coming after that one. They really wanted to block that.
Your score with 5 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the game. Chapin 30, Dreher 7.
The Eagles look like they're prepared for an onside kick here.
We'll see what happens. That is an onside kick. Mark Shealy recovers the ball, and the Eagles will take over on offense.
Mark Shealy falls on the kick. Eagles take over first and 10. 39-yard line. Eagle fans, as a reminder, you're taking van to perform their show.
As Gage Lapina comes in at quarterback, standing 5'11", 225.
Former Chapin tennis player right there.
We love tennis. Hands off to Mark Shealy, who makes a move, makes one man miss, makes another man miss, and is dragging defenders down. That is enough for a Chapin Eagle. First down. So 5 minutes left to go in the game. Chapin up by 23 points. Your score, Chapin 30, Dreher 7. So you got to think Lapina just kind of wants to throw the ball now.
Definitely. You don't get this opportunity a lot. And see what he can do. Why not?
And Cole Finn is in at wide receiver. We'll see what Cole Finn can do. Snap. Hands it off to Mark Shealy.
And for Rob Gordon, he's still standing on the sideline. No more ice on his arm, but his left arm is in a sling.
That is not good. We hope Gordon the best of luck. Hopefully he is not too seriously injured.
Hopefully. I think it was from that hit trying to get the first down early in the second quarter.
You could be right. And you got to think, Lapita's kind of like Refrigerator Perry back there, Blake. If he gets that, I just want to see him run. As Lapita is in the shotgun, two receivers to his left, one to his right. High snap, give to Mark Shealy. Just makes man miss.
Don't think we're going to see anything from Gage Lapina. I think they're just going to try to run the clock out.
Like, as soon as you said that, I heard the entire stadium chant, boo. I don't know, that could just be me, but
Yeah, I think that was you. I did not hear that.
Clearly you weren't listening hard enough.
I'm not saying I don't want to see Lapina throw the ball, but
I just want to see Lapina run the ball, Blake.
as I remember from tennis, he had a pretty strong arm. So I'm sure he can chuck the football.
I'm sure he can too, Blake. So 3 receivers, 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Hand off to Shealy, who is taken down. And so The stand's kind of filing out right now, Blake. It kind of looks like an Oakland A's game right now.
Or Los Angeles Rams.
But there's still more people on this side than in the entire Dreher section.
Oh, easily.
I'm sure there's more people up in the press box than on the Dreher side right now. 30-7, your Eagles are winning. Hand off to Mark Shealy, makes a move, and just runs over a Dreher defender.
Couple Dreher defenders.
As the offense looks to stay on the field. You know, it's 4th and 7, Blake. I just want to see him throw the ball.
Me too, Eric.
I want to see what Lapina has in him. There are a lot of people watching this. We all want to see what Lapina has.
Looks like they're going to come off the field and probably punt the ball.
That is a delay of game. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Delay of game, 5-yard penalty. Punt for the Eagles, number 92.
Sailor chasing on to punt. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the game. Chapin solely in control of this. 30-7. Snap, the hold, the punt. He gets it off. Great punt. Fielded. And he is taken down immediately at the 10-yard line. Great special teams by the Eagles, Blake. They clearly listened to your keys to the game.
Clearly.
Your energy is just so overwhelming right now, dude. It just makes everyone feel better up in here. Dreher takes over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. The rollout, the pass, that is incomplete. So 1 minute and 52 seconds left in this game. Chapin looks like they'll come away with a win.
Looks like it.
Hold to Washington. Makes a move. And is brought down. The clock is just ticking down. We know the winners.
Number 3, Jay Washington on the carry. Third down.
As number 65, Tyler Yandel gets into the game at nose guard. He's a fan favorite. Everyone wanted to see him get some action tonight.
Rec basketball star Tyler Yandel.
I do believe Tyler Yandel was packed so hard by Jared Bell that it was rumored that he went back to 5th grade. That is caught by number 13, Daniel Hamilton. And that's good enough for a Dreher first down. 56 seconds left to go in the game.
On the tackle, number 22, Jack Norris.
Jack Norris on the tackle.
First down.
So Campbell in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, running back to his left. High snap. Gets the handoff. And Tyler Yandel on the tackle. And we have 45 seconds left to go in this game. Chapin will take number 1 in their region. As number 26, Sam LaRosa, comes into the game. 30 seconds left to go in this game. Sam LaRosa comes in at cornerback. Down to the 50 and is tackled by number 7, John Coleman Ward. John Coleman Ward was a CSPNer last year. Everyone in the booth is going absolutely insane. We love John Coleman. Great play. As Sam LaRosa comes out, John Coleman Ward comes in as a cornerback. John Coleman Ward's uncle actually started CSPN, so we thank him. And that is your game, folks. Your final score, Chapin 30, Dreher 7. And we thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. Your Eagles won. You live in America. What more could you ask for? Absolutely nothing. Have a good night. Stay classy, Chapin.
Stay classy.